Guys, and welcome back to Franchise Nation. I'm your host, Moonlightswami, and today I'm bringing you guys a prospect spotlight. So first and foremost, I am, pardon my language, an asshole. I forgot that if you advance to the postseason week, that you don't, or after week 17, that the scouting stuff goes away. So instead of trying to find it later and advancing through weeks that I don't have, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you some footage of some of these players that I promised I would in the prospect spotlight format. As you can see, this is the wide receiver class, and it is terrible. To quote the bottom player, oh no. There are 34 prospects, and 4 of them have potential that match their round or better. So I guess for this, it's just matching their round. I would say out of the 30 players who have the red, about 23 of them have undrafted free agent potential, which is terrible. So with that being said, I'm not going to cover everybody in this. You can just look through this spreadsheet right now. Obviously, it's always linked in the description below, but I want to cover the 4 players who are highlighted, and I'm going to do a prospect spotlight on 2 of them. So we're going to start things off with Jack Percy. Not only is Percy the best wide receiver in this class, pretty much unanimously, he is easily the best route runner. A silky smooth man after the snap, great hands, great release, can make plays in traffic, break tackles, outrun defenders. He can do it all. And in a class that is considerably weak at wide receiver, I think Jack Percy is probably on par with any wide receiver that's come out of the draft in the past 3 years or so. He's just below that Odell Beckham, Mike Evans, Jarvis Landry type tier of wide receiver, but he is an excellent player who I would probably compare more so to Amari Cooper coming out than anybody. He's just a very well-rounded, talented player, and somebody that is going to be going in the mid-first round, and he's going to be a staple in the NFL offenses for at least the next decade. All right, next up we have Devon Hollis, late first rounder out of Nebraska, 5'8", 181, 23-year-old speedster with B release, B catch in traffic, and B minus spectacular catch. He looks like he's going to be pretty good. Corey Screen isn't bad either, late first rounder. Corey out of Stanford, 6'2", 205 at 23 years old. He's a possession guy. Good route running, good catch in traffic. B minus catching isn't terrible, but not great. Next up, we have Kenneth Herron, a late 6th rounder out of Oregon, 5'10", 180 at 23 years old. He's a route runner. C plus route running, C spectacular catch, C catch in traffic. And lastly, we have the early 7th rounder, Kadarius Niche, the Biletnikoff 2017 award winner. An excellent player out of UConn, 5 years of the program. He comes in at 24 years old, which is one of the reasons that he's dropping on draft boards. But he's one of those guys that is super dependable at all stages in the field. He might not end up being a player like an Odell Beckham or something, but he is a possession wide receiver who makes big plays when you need him. He's a guy who shows up on 3rd down, he shows up in the red zone, he shows up in big moments when you need him most, and he might not be the fastest or the quickest or the tallest, but he is one of the toughest players in college football, and there's a reason that he won this award. He is a projected early 7th rounder because he played at UConn, but this man is going to be a steal. He has 3rd round value written all over him. So if you can get him in the 6th or 7th, you're getting an excellent, excellent player. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, take a look at the rest of the players. I'm sorry that I didn't do this properly. I guess one of the other players to look at would be Zebedee Lincoln. He's an early 5th rounder out of Princeton, 6'2", 212, a possession guy, B catching, B catching traffic, C plus spectacular catch. He could be interesting, and obviously there are some talented players in here as a whole, but the lack of potential is a little bit concerning. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It's going to be a similar format for the running backs, but I think I'm going to show a little bit more of them because there are a lot of really good ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlightswami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.